Yo, good morning. What's up, guys? We are day 25 and we are rolling out. Excited, I guess, because the tree stand's been pretty on fire, man, this season. When I think about it, I mean, I kind of, you get discouraged here and there. Maybe because you don't see tons of deer in San Diego, but they're there. And, but, I think about already, I mean, man, we've already had 3 shots at bucks at the same location in one season, and dude, that's fire right there. So, my buddy has shot at 2, I shot at 1 and hit 1, and he hit 1, and he recovered his, and I didn't recover mine. So, yeah, so now we just gotta, keep at it, man. You gotta be persistent. We got to get a second opportunity. I personally have never gotten 2 opportunities in one season in San Diego. So we'll see what happens. I'm optimistic, though. I believe that with the weather as hot as it's been this season, that the best is yet to come, because I haven't had any huge bucks on camera yet, and usually we at least get 2 nice, really big ones, and they just haven't shown up yet. So, trying to talk myself out of my strategy here of sitting that tree stand, but I just got to go with my gut, and I got to go with the trail cameras are telling me, and if there's deer in the trail cameras, that means there's even deer that you do not see in the trail cameras. So, a great example of that was yesterday, that spike buck underneath us. He didn't walk by any of the cameras, and he was still at the spot. So you got to remember that if you're getting deer on camera, you're probably still getting deer off of camera just as much. So we got to continue to sit that tree stand even with the rifle, and then do our loop around to where we can still glass canyons on the way out, just to see if there is anything kind of close to that area. And just keep at it. My gut tells me that the one buck that's been showing up is going to make a mistake like the other one did. Right now, it's just tough because I only get about an hour and 15 minutes of daylight to hunt, and that's nothing, guys. So until the time change happens, we're just going to have to kind of suck it up and not be able to hunt tons with the little daylight we get before we have to go to work. But we're going to stay at it. And we will see you guys at the top of the mountain here. The weather seems to be... the weather's been cold up on the mountain. It's been anywhere from 36 to 39 in the mornings. But it hasn't been like super cold to where you can't sit the tree stand yet. And I'm still dressed pretty casually. I haven't broke out the winter clothes yet. But... obviously, when you're hiking up the mountain, you warm up pretty quickly, and you stay that way until about the sun comes up. So the weather seems to be about the same today. It's supposed to kind of warm back up in the morning times, back up into the 40s, maybe low 50s. So that would at least be good for us to sit in the cold a little bit more. But all right, guys, that's the morning wrap up. And let's get 25 started. Alright, guys, we're up here. We're going to check this camper right now. Pictures. Let's check them out before we hit the stand. Alright, guys, he was back. He was just in here yesterday, just after we left. Freaking the luck, man. So frustrating. But it just shows we have to stick with our game plan here. Get in this stand. And, guys, he's gonna make a mistake. Okay? We gotta stick to our routine. And, he's gonna make his mistake. He was in here yesterday morning, so maybe he'll swing back around in here today at a quicker time. So
The thing about it is, if he showed up after the time change, we would have been sitting here in the stand. So here he is right here. Alright guys, nothing going on here. It's getting up, and honestly I was getting a little bit cold this morning. So we're going to be aggressive. We're going to go down and actually check the camera on the creek bottom. Last time we checked that, we jumped some deer out. But that was probably, might have been almost 2 weeks ago. I'll leave my tree harness here. We're gonna grab the Tacticam camera up on the trail. I'll show you guys that I've been keeping in there. And then I got the crazy, look at that. That's what quarantine does to you guys. We're gonna go get that cut soon, so. All right, we got everything set up, guys. We're gonna get out of here. Grab the rifle real quick. All right, here we go. We're gonna go grab this camera and have a Tacticam camera up on this trail that I can run off the remote in case any deer run off this main trail. And yesterday that little spike buck was within 3 feet of it, which would be pretty cool footage, but here it is right here. It just runs this trail. So we're gonna throw that in the backpack. We're gonna head down. I'm keeping both sweatshirts on this morning. And see what we get into here. We just jumped a big buck, or a nice buck. I couldn't tell his size, but I couldn't get a shot off. He was with 2 does. They split off. I just seen the does, and they kind of looked back at him. But I think he's down. I think he's below us, man. I'm kind of trying to play both sides here. I saw him split off, so I know he's got to be there. They keep looking back at me, or back up on the hillside. So I'll give you guys an update in a bit. I gotta see if I can get back on them. Alright guys, so that made my way to the bottom. Never saw that buck, dude. Oh, dude, I didn't see him at all. You know, I came up over the top. Literally, those deer were probably no more than 75 yards from the stand. Would they have come in? I don't know. Would I have seen them? Who knows, right? But the fact is, we had a shot. I popped up over the top of the ridge, saw 2 does, and that was it. No horns, no horns. And then he just popped up out of nowhere, and they all took off. 2 went one way, he went the other. And as you can see, that 2 sweater ID deal went out the window quick. I sprinted up that hill could not put eyes on him whatsoever after that. And so, man, just, and then I seen the 2 does pop up on the other side of the canyon, sat there for 10 minutes glassing. See, they kept looking back, looking back, looking back. And she stood there forever. She's still probably sitting there. I was hoping that buck would swing around. I'm kind of looking down right now, but. So, that camera's a bust, guys. Batteries were dead. So, on to tomorrow, man. That was it, man. We got a little bit of action, just enough to kind of keep you interested. I'm going to keep glassing up here on the way to the truck. And if not, on to day 26. It's going to happen.